start. Timer, are you ready? I'm going to be very swift with
I am
this.
not finding my name in the list.
Sorry, who is
Please put
this?
your
I
name
am the
in the
first
chat.
one.
Okay. Anaka, you can add her as the second, Asia, if she's missed out. Just check it out.
Okay, chalo, can I start then?
Yes, Sada, start.
Okay, so Rita ji from Club CHD, your topic is benefits of digital detox. Benefits of digital detox, Rita Sharma.
Raise your hand how many of you are enjoying digital media. Me too. Yes, digitally I am very much active, and I feel like that digital media is not bad if we use it positively. And I remember in the year 2016 when I started, I was not feeling healthy. I had lots of health issues. I was asthmatic. And I started thinking, if in this age I was facing these kind of problem, then what happened in my old age? I decided to do something for my health and started taking my mat upstairs and started doing exercise. With that, I started using internet and started doing that uh, started seeing something and using social media positively, and slowly and steadily I feel like that it's very good detox for me. So social media, if we use positively, it's really wonderful, and we all have to use social media for our benefit, internet for our benefit. Habits makes us or breaks us. So yes, if we adopt good habits, then we are becoming better. That's all. Social media is good if we use it positively, and it detox our body, mind and soul. We all have to use social media positively. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rita Sharma. Can we have the polls for our first speaker, Toastmaster Rita Sharma? Let's all vote for our speaker while our second speaker, Toastmaster Asiya Yasmin, gets ready for her speech. Please vote, please vote. Let's go. Okay. Do we have the results?
Yes.
Perfect. We have the results on the screen right now. Congratulations, Rita. Now we will move ahead with the second speaker, Asiya, who is already pinned. Hi, Asiya. Welcome back. So your topic is an unconventional key to success. An unconventional key to success, Asiya Yasmin.
After working for 10 years in the same firm, finally I resigned. Initially, I thought I am not being acknowledged, I am not being recognized. And then I started looking for new jobs. And the day I resigned, first I felt that this is going to be a wrong step. I should not take, but then still I went ahead and I have resigned it. I was so relaxed to the extent that day I almost slept for 7 or 8 hours after a long gap. After that, the one thing which I realized is when I joined, the initial days, I would consider like 8 to 10 months or maybe like a year was a good learning curve. And the last 6 months, I gained so much that I got the new job also. And the cherry on the cake, I was so much convinced that I'm going to be a consultant, but I am a senior consultant now. So to me, I feel that everybody starts preparing. You will sit, you will list down what interview, how you're going to prepare, what you're going to do. But in my case, I have not taken the conventional way. It was totally the opposite. The last 6 months, whatever I have worked on, that was enough. I did not prepare, I did not make any list, just went for the random interviews which came to me. Did not selected anything, but yes, finally I landed, got the best opportunity, got the best position now. That is my take. The unconventional way to land for a best job. Over to you, topic
Thank you
master.
so much, Toastmaster Asia. We all have been there where we need unconventional ways to get to success. And now, can we have our voting open for Toastmaster Asia? Please cast your votes. Let's rush on this and we can move to our third speaker, who is Suma from MTM. Yes, hi Suma.
Hello.
Perfect. Have you all voted for wonderful Asia?
Sabha, you
Okay.
can make the voting a bit more faster. Even Anaka, you can stop the poll and continue. 15 seconds.
Okay. So for all the contestants also, as soon as the poll comes up, just rush to vote for your speakers. Now we have the rating, the votes for Toastmaster Asia out there. Yes. Can I go ahead with Toastmaster Suma? Suma, to be loved or to be respected? To be loved or to be respected? Suma.
Everyone in this world wants to be loved. That's one of the primary emotion that everyone longs for, isn't it? If someone says you, it could be your mom, it could be your dad, or it could be anyone else. I love you, right? Love is something which is the warmth, the affection that one shows. But somewhere, at some point of time, being respected is also important. So, if you ask me, would I choose love or would I choose respect? I would say I would take both of them on the same scale. Many a times, though we are loved, we might not be respected. So, in that case, would you want to stay there? Is a question that you want to ask yourself. It so happened that in my one of my company in my corporate career, I was loved in the sense I was given lot of responsibilities, lot of tasks. That is the meaning of love in corporate world. But then somewhere I was taken for granted. That I realized after some time, and I felt that I was no longer respected for my skills and experience. Of course, I was being loved, I was given the responsibilities and all those things, but it was way beyond my the plate that I had on my task. So that's when I realized, yes, it's time to move on. So, my dear friends, when you have the confusion as to should I stay for love or should I stay for respect, of course, it's your own decision, it's your own priority. But me, I would definitely give equal weightage, because if there is no love and there is only respect, maybe it wouldn't be good. Or if there is more respect, or if there is more love and no respect, maybe that was also not balanced. So, just like we need to balance everything in life, I would definitely want to say that love and respect goes hand in hand. Over to you, Topics Master.
Thank you so much for that wonderful take, and we have the voting right up for Toastmaster Suma. We have all been there. Love or respect is a big dilemma for all of us, I think. And thank you for sharing that with all of us. And we have our polls jumping in while our next speaker, Subhashri, is here. Yay, hi.
Hey.
From Transcend Toastmasters Club. Your mic is clear?
Yeah.
All good? Okay, perfect. Voted. I hope everybody has voted for Toastmaster Suma. 15 seconds. Done. Okay. We have 4 more people to vote, I think. Can we have the results shared? Anakha, please share the results so that I can move. Okay, perfect. Now we have the results for Toastmaster Suma. Great. So, Shubhashri, here is your topic for today. Preserving traditions or embracing the new. Preserving traditions or embracing the new. Shubhashri.
We've all lived in cities when we grew up, and there is something where people are like, cities are more developed compared to like villages. Once Bangalore was maybe a village, it turned into a huge city. But there are some places where traditions still exist. There is various aspects which I cannot talk about because it would be against the protocol of Toastmasters. But there are traditions where women die or something due to like sati rituals or childbirth. I'm very sorry to like put it up, but there are traditions which are good, but there are traditions which are entirely wrong. And newer and at the same time, like there are city practices that are quite good, and there are city practices that are quite wrong, because the modern embrace, it starts with the traditional embraces and it just gets developed over a period of time, due to which like you won't even realize that we left the traditions which we had once behind. So for example, if I if I talk about my tradition, I'm a Tamilian and we celebrate Pongal. Pongal, how it's celebrated is that our houses are whitewashed, and then we burn all the old and things, like we burn all the old things, just symbolizing new beginning, and we make Pongal out of a mud pot. But today, in our house, especially our house, I'm not sure in others, our house we make pongal in a cooker. So there is like a change of traditions over time. And whatever we have today, whatever access, whatever modernity we have today, is because it was once a tradition in some or the other part of the world. It could be Christmas, it could be how things are today, which was not there before in ancient India. So my conclusion is both should be embraced and given equal importance, but only on the good aspects, not the wrong ones. Thank you. Over to
Thank you
the moderator.
so much, Shubhashri. That was a lovely take on that topic. Uh, to the
Oh,
dad and the moderator, can we have Jyoti wait for like one more person, because Amrita Deshmukh has requested if she can go next. Yes, thank you so much, Jyoti. So we will have, can we have Amrita Deshmukh be pinned as the next person? And yes, please have the polls ready for our Shubhashri. Can we have the polls for Shubhashri?
Uh,
End the poll and share. Right.
Sorry, Vishak?
No, Anaka is sharing. No?
Okay, yes. Can we have everybody give our votes for our lovely Shubhashri?
Sebarni, it's done. It's being shared now.
It's done. Oh, okay. I missed it. So sorry. So next up, please update in the Excel sheet. We have Amrita Deshmukh coming up, and this topic is kind of similar to the previous topic: city life, a blessing or a curse. Amrita Deshmukh. Amrita Deshmukh, city life, a blessing or a curse.
I'm from Amravati, Maharashtra, a small town in Maharashtra where you have a cozy life, a comfort in your day to day life. But back in 2015, I decided I have to move out of the city because there was no opportunity for me. And I came back to city life, a city of dreams, Mumbai. And I spent 10 years in Mumbai. And at the end of the day, I never going to say this is a curse for me. It's really a blessing. Mumbai has so much of fast life. I agree with that. Mumbai people are rushing like a crazy. I also agree with that. They are eating only vada pav in breakfast. I agree with that. There are number of crazy things happen here, but at the end of the day, everyone is hustling and no one giving you excuses. I because of this I didn't do that and otherwise just do their work. And if you ask anyone, if you are new to city and if you ask anyone, they can stop for you, they can tell you whatever you want, and they just go away. They don't want any business with you. They don't even ask when are you getting married and how are you. No, not at all. We don't have time, man. Okay, do you want this way go, and they are like gone away. So there are many reasons I like Mumbai, but I have a very special place in my heart because I started my career here. I did my masters here. After that I started my career and I met wonderful people. This is the only city in India where you have South Indian, North Indian, UP people, Maharashtrian people, whatever, Bengali, and I just connected with so much of people just because I live in this city. And I understand Pongal, Onam, Bengali Durga Puja just because I'm in Mumbai. And this is not the curse, this is a best blessing if you are in Mumbai. Back to Toastmaster Sabatini.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amrita, for that. Can we have the polls right up? City life, I am just now starting to experience the city life, and me too. I also think the whole networking aspect of it, learning aspect of it is definitely a blessing. Thank you for that wonderful take. Now, Jyoti Pradeep is back, and I hope everybody has voted for our wonderful Amrita Deshmukh. Thank you for joining. Done. Okay, now if the results are in, we will move to Jyoti Pradeep, who is working on her selfie skills. I'll give you a topic related to that. Selfies, art or narcissism? Selfies, art or narcissism? Jyoti Pradeep.
Good evening, everyone. Recently, I have heard an incident wherein our Gana Gandharvan Yeshudas, when one person was tried to take a selfie with him without his permission, he instantly called that man and deleted the selfie from his phone. So many criticisms came over the social media, and what one person told was that don't whether to take a selfie with one person or other is only can be with his permission. If Yeshudas tried to delete that photo from that phone, it is his priority because he don't want to take selfies with anyone. Because recently we know So many celebrities who are with selfies, later when the person who takes selfie caught in a scam will get caught. What happens then? So be cautious when somebody takes selfie. And in my personal opinion, with selfie with permission of the persons we are taking, it's okay. Otherwise, it can be narcissism. Recently, we are going through an incident whereby one selfie, wherein we don't know whether it was right or not, another person committed suicide because of one selfie video one person has taken. Today, she is arrested. So be cautious. Don't take selfies for increasing your reach. If that selfie is for the benefit of others, it's okay. Back to Sabatini.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jyoti. Yes, so many relevant topics have also come up in your speech today, and I did not really think about those topics when I just gave out the topic. Now, I hope everybody has started voting for our wonderful speaker on selfies, art, or narcissism. And we have our next speaker, Shilpa Rajan from Malabar Toastmasters Club. Ready? Hi, Shilpa.
Hi.
Yes, your mic is clear. I hope everyone has voted. Perfect. Okay, I hope the results are in. Now, Shilpa, the importance of journalism. The impact of journalism. The impact of journalism, Shilpa Rajan.
Now, journalism, whether it is print media or social media, I think it defines all our lives in every way possible. Right from the housewife or the homemaker who looks at the price of groceries to an investor, looking at the stock prices, everything, everything that you look for, your day starts and ends with what comes in the media, whether it is print or social media. And when you look at the impact, it could be like how you perceive it. Now, one particular news, say last year there was this Ukraine-Russia war. Now, there are some people who look at the stock market, analyze the investment opportunity and take, okay, maybe you invest in this stock or maybe you liquidate your gold, whatever. There are other people who call up their loved ones and see how they are doing. So it's the same news, the same kind of journalist, as in the same thing that has come, but impact on different people is different. So just like any other thing, I think journalism also, journalism, if you look at the word meaning, it is just, reporting what is happening across the world. But the thing is, the impact it has on each person is how you perceive that particular piece of news. So it could be somebody identifying a business opportunity with one news, another person looking at if there is a personal loss or a personal gain in that. So it could be anything. So I think journalism, just like everything else, it is subjective, and what you take out of it is completely up to each person. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shilpa Rajan from Malabar Toastmasters. Let us all vote for our wonderful speaker, while our next speaker, Toastmaster Shanavas from the City of Joy. Hi, Shanavas. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Perfect. Your mic is loud and clear. Everybody has voted, I'm hoping. Yes. And right now, displaying the results, the poll results for Toastmaster Shilpa Rajan. Moving on to our eighth speaker, Toastmaster Shanavas. Importance of self-care. Importance of self-care, Shanavas.
I heard this word for the first time from my wife. She said that there are probably some 16 steps to take care of one's face. I have grown up in a village in UP and I used to wash my face. Now there are 16 steps to get your face clean. I dare not ask which are the 16 steps. So self-care has become so dominant narrative in the part of people living in the city. Have you ever wondered why self care has become so dominant? It is because I think that most people are living a life where they feel hollow from inside. Probably they do a work they don't like, or maybe they are in a relationship they can't come out of. Maybe they want to write a book, but they can't leave the job. Maybe they want to compose a music, but they are chartered accountant. So most people, if not all, a lot of people are living their never's life, Instagram life. So I think this self care is to feel up that inner hollowness. Otherwise, I was in the village, I never heard the word self care. And I was always cared by people, cared by myself. I did not need self care as such. Walking in the morning was self care, getting up before sunrise was self care. Now people do online coaching, how to take care of yourself. That my grandmother did for me. That my buddy mummy, we used to live in joint family. They did it. Self care is for people who have complicated their life, who live on Instagram reels. This is self care. If you live a holistic life, you will take care of yourself, you will take care of your neighbor, and you will also take care of your dog. Self care is a sophisticated narrative to get lost in the jargon. Just love yourself, love everybody around. That's self care.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shanavas, for the beautiful take on self care. Yes, that is something we have not really thought about, that we all do have that kind of a holistic approach to life sometimes. I hope we all change now. I hope right now that we all vote for our wonderful speaker, Shanavas.
Like, what does
And
he mean? Like a Holistian self-care means Holistian self-care means what?
so it depends. It depends. That's a conversation for another day. Sometimes we do feel like we are not satisfied with our lives, so it happens.
Yeah.
Now, again, we have Sheikh Shima back in our TT room from Andhra Pradesh. I hope the results are out for Toastmaster Shanavas. Perfect. Sheikh Shima. A
Yes, ma'am.
smile a while goes a mile. A smile a while goes a mile. Sheikh Shima.
Thank you, Sebastian, for giving me this topic. My topic is a smile a while goes a mile. Some people always have smiley faces. Like I'll show you here, like our Vishak is sometimes have smiley faces, Sebastian or our Ramya. These kind of people are like coordinators. The people have always smiled with each other whenever they speak. If I will be like that, no, like every time smiley smiley, they will call me like, "Are you mad? I don't know how to talk, how to treat with people." So they also know that this is the environment that we are doing, smiling, because we need to greet the people with smiling. We need to we need to greet the people with smiling. This is called, this will say, right, first impression is the best impression. So like this is the wise our group coordinators, I can say like Vishak or Ramya or Karthik or Sebastian. As per my knowledge, I know that these people are some kind of high level in this Toastmasters club. So as per my knowledge. So my ego means whenever we see a person, we have to please be smile. At least I can't say like up like from eyes only we can see her smile. We can see the smile in eyes only. The glow it will reflect. Whenever I see Rita ma'am is my favorite person. Like that, she's always simple living, cost of living also living. I feel by seeing her words, by seeing her dresses, by seeing her naturality, maturity, maybe I feel like when I became older, maybe I will be like this, like that. Let it be, let me be like me, and let me. I'm observing others. Whenever I see a person, I will totally scan the person, what does he wear? Chappals, juta, chappals, shampoos, not, what is called, hair, eyes, fingers, teeth, everything. I will scan the person. So, a person is important, right? Our life, our body is very important for myself. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sheikh Shima, for that wonderful take on our topic. A smile a while goes a mile, and you do have that wonderful smile that definitely takes our TT room a mile farther.
Inshallah.
So I hope everybody has voted for our wonderful speaker. While our next speaker, Chinmay,
Hi.
I thought Amrita was next. Okay, can we update that in the Excel sheet? Amrita is already done, I think. So now we have Chinmay from ROT, I'm right?
Yeah.
Yes. Perfect. So the next topic is the art of dressing up. The art of dressing up, Chinmay Kulkarni.
We live in a generation where you're judged before you speak. You're completely analyzed before you even open your mouth. But is that the life we want to lead? We have seen a very big change coming up where you can walk into a corporate office wearing a hoodie, but you can't walk into a party wearing a pant because it's not cool enough for people. Our generation, Gen Z, has completely transformed the way people think in general. But the art of dressing, that's where Gen Z has made the difference. Imagine you're in Bangalore, walking on a busy street. Across you, you see a visual. And what do you see? A man, well built, in a crop top and low waisted jeans. He's a stylish man, no matter what you say. But is that the art of dressing? I don't think so. Let me give you an example. I walked in for one of my internship interviews, completely dressed up, very formal, and my manager, who I was interviewing too, was wearing a simple t shirt and a pant. And she asked me, Chinmay, why are you wearing an entire suit for an internship interview? I thought I should be very professional in my answer, and I said, Ma'am, I believe you should dress up because it's all about how you look, not what you say. That moment changed my perspective. She told me that if you'd walked in here with a jeans pant and a t shirt and I looked at your resume, I would have still hired you. I did land that internship, but what did I learn? Any generation, doesn't matter what you wear, as long as you love yourself and lead a fulfilling life. Thank you. Back to the toast.
Wonderful, wonderful Toastmaster Chinmay. That made me so happy. I am a person, somebody who loves dressing up, and listening to that aspect of dressing up, I am so, so happy. I hope everybody has already started voting. Oh, it's already done. We have the results for our wonderful Chinmay. Loved your take on that topic. And we have Mita Emsha. Mita, right? Or Mita?
Yes.
It's
And
Mita.
Mita.
Mita. Okay, perfect. Mita from Daffodils. Oh, hi. I've heard of Daffodils but never been to the club. So, coming to Mita's topic, importance of teamwork. Importance of teamwork, Mita M. Shah.
Teamwork is very important. Why? What is teamwork? Teamwork is to do together, to be with together, and learn a lot with others. Share your knowledge, take everyone's knowledge, and share everything together. Opinions may differ, but accept it and go with the majority. So this is a teamwork. As I did my teamwork was my coronation as well as jamboree. There it was a teamwork. I was in a team of registration team, and we had to do the registration. We had a team. We used to share our knowledge. We used to guide each other and used to take different opinions and used to visit different clubs and motivate them, inspire them, and to ask them to join for Jamboree as well as the coronation. So this two thing helped me a lot to learn with the teamwork. As Toastmaster teaches us the leadership where we learn a lot of teamwork. And that is very important. In Toastmasters, we learn how to be as being as a different roles, VP membership, VP education, and president. I have worked with everyone. And as today, also I'm working as a teamwork in different scenarios. So what happens? It is important. I agree with that because that gives a lot of ideas with different opinions and we get knowledge. I always believe that teamwork is the dream work. So I love that. Over to you, table topic master. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mitaji, for that wonderful topic. Coronation, that is something I missed last year. So thank you for that topic. Yes, the polls are up. Please start voting for Meeta from Daffodils. I love your smile, by the way.
Parallelly, can you ask Samir to switch on the video so that I can spotlight him?
Yes, Samir, you are up next. I think Leon De Silva wants to speak,
Yes, sir.
so please. Okay, we have Samir. I hope the results are out for Meeta ji. Thank you so much. Next up is Toastmaster Samir Sawant from Dombiveli Toastmasters. Perfect. Hi, Samir.
Hi.
Okay,
Am I
your
audible?
mic is. Yes, yes, perfect.
Thanks.
Your topic is my favorite, nostalgia, a comfort or a curse. Nostalgia, a comfort or a curse. Toastmaster Samir Sawant.
There is growth. When we want growth, we have to come out of comfort zone. We are always want growth, improve ourselves, but we have to come out of that comfort zone. And nostalgia is depend on person to person. So comfort or curse. In my situation, I there is a I think 8 days for this table topic. I started. Did one table topic as first day, and after 5 days, I joined, and I realized that there is a only 2 weeks we have. 1 week's gone, so I decided I have to come out of comfort zone and attend every day, every meeting this table topic. So growth is there, but we have to go there. We have to go out of comfort zone to growth ourselves, to growth our communication skills, and upgrade ourselves. So growth is there. We have to go out of that. So thank you. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Samir. You're a very pleasant person, that I have to say. It's so happy to have you back to our TT room on day 1, day 5. Now we are at day 8. We have the polls. Hope everybody has voted. Yes, everybody has voted. Let us have the results for a very vibrant, very confident Toastmaster Samir. Next
Can you ask
up, we
Leon to
have
please switch on the video?
Leon De Silva. Your request has been granted. Your wish has been granted. Now that Toastmaster Samir's results are up, can I have Toastmaster Leon De Silva be pinned onto the screen. Hi, Leon.
Oh,
Yes. Can you be a little more louder, please?
yeah, is it better?
Yes, perfect. Your wish has been granted. So, here you go, your topic for today. Exams, necessary evil or a motivator? Exams, necessary evil or a motivator? Leon De Silva.
Exams, a necessary evil or a motivator? Well, whenever I think about exams, it usually drives me to those old school days in where I used to like sit late nights, mug up the things last minute, or take a real break because the teachers don't even answer your questions at the last minute, and write your exam and eagerly wait for the results. But there was one such exams in where I didn't have to wait for my results. Nowadays we have this Amazon Cloud exam. It gives you the result right in front of you, pass or fail. Irrespective of that, it, if you pass, you become happy. But if you fail, you do lose your motivation in it. Well, isn't this life is all about? It has its exams of its own. And life lessons, mind you, they don't come with any kind of terms and conditions. They just come inside without asking. It's kind of like an uninvited guest. So maybe like a curse or so for some of you who did not catch up with the right time. One such exam is what I could count was when at the age of 35, everyone tells saying that you need to get married. But who said so? Who said so? It's just society, isn't it? When you're 28, they say you have to be a master's degree. I'm like, who said so? This is just society, isn't it? But then that's the way how the world works, isn't it? You'll have to keep up to life standards, societal standards, and move around with your life. So, irrespective of whether the exams is a curse or it's a blessings, well, that's really a personal take which you'll have to take it back home with yourself. It depends on perspective of each one. Mine, I just accept my life as it is and it comes. Take every day, live in the present, and go by it. Back to your table topic, Master.
Thank you so much, Leon De Silva, for that wonderful take on exams. It's been so long since I've attended one, and it's dreading me that I have to take one very soon. Thank you so much for all the polls that are coming up. It's so swift that now we already have the results shared. And next up is VP Sukumaran from Calicut. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, your club's name is also Calicut Club. Perfect.
Yeah.
Appa. Okay. Your topic is living on the weekends. Living on the weekends. VP Sukumaran.
Thank you for this nice topic. Actually, before you give me this topic, I was thinking about that because the weekend is coming tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. And I have been thinking for the last 2 days how I will spend this weekend. And since last month, it was not at all a problem for me. I will go to nearest district Wayanad or some beaches or something like that. But last month, a new thing happened to my life. You may wonder what is that new thing. I joined in Toastmasters Club last month. So my weekend, that is Sunday, I am sparing it now with the Toastmasters. And in my previous days or previous years, I have never enjoyed this type of enjoyment. So whenever the first day I joined in this Toastmasters, I visited and I have experience with the process going on there. And now I like that. So from last month onwards, my approach has been changed. Now I say that the most enjoyable thing for me in a Sunday is going to Toastmasters Club and sit there and enjoy that. And I have never imagined this type of process is going there. So other days I will go to some beaches or hill places that Wayanad with my wife or with my children. That is the way. But anyway, these weekends give more energy to me, and especially now this Toastmasters weekend give me more energy. So this is a nice topic, and I am so thankful to Mom for giving this wonderful topic. Thank you so much. Over to Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, VP Sukumaran. Yes, we are all waiting for that one more day, which is in between us and the long weekend that we have. 3 days of relaxing and chilling, and I hope you get a wonderful weekend, all of you. Now we have all the polls done and the results of VP Sukumaran right on your screen. We have Rajneesh from Meerut Toastmasters Club, Rajneesh Singh. Yay, another person from the north.
Hi.
Meeta ji has another company today. So your topic is a world without internet. A world without internet. Rajneesh Singh.
A world without internet. Very impossible to think like that. How we are going to live in a world where there is no existence of internet for now being, because we have been too much used to internet starting from the day when we close our eyes. The first thing which we pick is our phone, check the news, what's the update, what's happening, what are the things happening around the world, just because of the internet. We got updates about your friends, about your family, about your colleague. Even when we go to the office, it's all about internet things. Everything is we are surrounded is filled with the internet things only. And the pace with which we are adapting that's again exponential. So first thing, we can't think a place or a world where we can survive without internet. But then there is a second side. Just go back 30 or 40 years back, and there was nothing like a thing like a internet. And I believe that was also a time, a moment when people were used to be too much happy, living the real life. They do not start their day by opening their phone and getting the updates about US, what Donald Trump is doing. They just open and they start their work and be happy. What they have, their work, their life, their family, that's it. Nothing to be concerned what is happening in US, what is happening in internet, what is happening in the business. So that's the another side, which again we should consider. Even though I am a great supporter of advancement technology, but at the same time, the mental peace, the the calmness in the life, the focus on your work, that's another side which we could consider. So it's all about mix up. You want or you can't survive without internet. At the same time, if this things happens, Metroid comes and internet gone, that is again a boom for me. Just go back to the old days and live the life, a happy life where you just have you and your family and your time. Over to you, Toastmaster Sabatin.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rajneesh Kumar. Let us all have our polls for our wonderful speaker who talked about a world without internet. Terrible for me, at least. A world without internet is going to be so boring, but at the same time, or maybe all of us have lived a life where there was a world without internet. So let us go back to those days at least once in a while. So you have our results for Toastmaster Rajneesh Singh, and Uma ji is here. Hi Uma.
Hi.
Hello,
Hi,
you're
Mom.
from Nataraj SMTC. Yes. Your topic is, would you consider living forever? Would you consider living forever? Uma Nataraj.
I think there is a saying when you're born, your
death date is already written. And we all know that once you're born, you have to die. And of late, I have joined a spiritual group which meets every day from 8 to 9. And the spiritual master says there that if you don't want to repeat this cycle of birth and death, you have to be liberated. And not getting liberation after death, but being liberated when you're alive itself. So I'm learning so many new things in that spiritual group. And he says that when you're always connected with the supreme immortal power, that energy, you will get everything. So why come back and be in this material pleasure and get lost? When you are connected with that spiritual power and when you're going to get everything that you want, why not connect with him when you're alive itself and get that liberation when you're alive? So before I used to think that let me live for long, but now I feel that you have, I don't want to come back to this life cycle again. I want to be liberated when I'm alive itself, and hope this guru of mine helps me get that liberation when I'm alive itself. So that's my take on this topic. Get liberated when you're alive, and don't wait to live long. It's okay, because live every moment as if it is the last moment or last breath of your life. Enjoy, because tomorrow is mystery. Yesterday is a history, and the present is a pastry. So enjoy the moment. That's what I would say. So I would not like to live long. I would leave it to the supreme immortal power to decide. But I live every moment as a pastry. What about you? Over to you.
Thank you so much for that wonderful take. It was so sweet that sometimes we all want to live forever, but there is a lot of things that we can do while we have that short amount of life. Thank you so much for showing that to us. We have our polls, we have the result on our screen for this wonderful speaker, Toastmaster Uma. Thank you so much. Next up, we have Madam Rajeshwari from TOT. Hi. Hello. Can you unmute?
Hello, Mom.
Hi.
A rare
So,
opportunity to call a Gen Z mom. So I shouldn't lose it.
perfect. So your topic is immaculate, perfect topic for you. Importance of saying no. Importance of saying no, Rajeshwari Sridevi.
The other day, my co-AD asked, Raji, why don't you take a role in my meeting? So I said, bro, I have a lot of things lined up. Maybe I will try next week. So 2 days, no news from him. So I thought he forgot. Then after 2 days, he came back. Bro, I have been asking for a while. Why are you not taking roles? Are you angry with me? Is there a problem? And then finally, I thought taking a role is easier than saying no to him. So what I did, I squeezed in that role and I took that role. That's how difficult it is for me to say no. Even if I say no, people will convince me, come behind me, and ask me again and again. And then I will think, this is too much difficult for me. That no is taking a lot of time. So why don't I spend the time and end it with an S? So that's how difficult it is for me to say no. And this has been going on in loop, not only my friends, uh, since Seba, you know me personally, you also could relate. I'm a person who somebody comes and asks me for a favor, and if it is least, even if I have 10% of time, I would try to say yes, because as a community Toastmasters, I truly believe we are here to support each other, because we are not gaining anything financially, but the friendship and the network we gain from Toastmasters community is something we will cherish forever. So whenever my friends, co-ADs or co-district officers or my co-club mates ask me for a help, what I think is, okay, if there is something which is possible for me to squeeze in and help them out, let me do that. What is that I'm losing? So that's how I end up saying yes most of the time. But I rarely regret it, because end of the day, it is how you take it, because I took it because I wanted to. So I would say, yes, you have to say no to things at times, but if you're happy, go ahead and say yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Rajeshwari. I did not think this topic was going to you. Let us have our polls for Toastmaster Rajeshwari. We all have that problem of saying no, but I have a friend who keeps telling me when I make stupid decisions. At the end of the day, it was you who made that decision. So don't blame anybody else for being overworked or overstimulated. It's you who finally made that decision. So, do we have the results for Toastmaster Rajeshwari? Perfect. Now, our next speaker is, can we pin Toastmaster Aditya Eskarta from
We need him to switch
Nicholas?
on the video, please.
Please, Aditya, can you please switch on your video so that we can pin your face? Yes. Thank you so much for joining. Can you say something? Hello?
Hello.
Okay, yes,
Am
you
I
are.
audible?
The topic for you is best job in the world. Best job in the world, Aditya Eskarta.
I think it's a bit of a controversial take, but I find the best job in the world to be that of a family man. And why I say that is because everyone would have their own definition of what a family man is. While some define it to be a husband, some define it to be a father, some define it to be a son. But when it comes to whom I prioritize in my life, family always comes first. And I see it as nothing short of an absolute honor and privilege to be that one person who you can rely on to always show up, the one person who can always make an effort to listen, to understand, to be there, to put thoughts and words into action for the sake of family. So I would like to say it is my personal opinion that the best job in the world, which I see as an absolute privilege and an honor to behold, is that of a family man. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditya, for that wonderful take. But it is an ungrateful job being a mom or a dad or a wife or a husband sometimes. Can we have the votes coming in for Toastmaster Aditya and the results be shared as quick as possible? Now, next up, who is coming next up? Yes, JB, can we have please your video
John
turned
Bosco sir is
on?
there. I can think we
Oh, yes, hi.
John Bosco sir, and then we can wrap with that. Yeah.
Perfect. John Bosco sir, there you go. Thank you so much for joining. Can we have your video on? Perfect.
Yep, here I am.
Welcome back. So, your topic for today is do we need so many apps? Do we need so many apps? John Bosco Abraham.
Madam MOM and fellow Toastmasters, I have a cell phone with me which has got umpteen number of apps as an option. And I believe the more I plan to use it, the more I will sink. Ask yourself this question. When you get up in the morning, what do you do first? Do you reach out to your cell phone or do you do something else and suddenly realize you're late and start rushing throughout the day? And every other hour, you are doing something or the other on some app or the other. And the last thing that you will be doing in the night is switching off on your app, regardless of whether you're sleeping alone or you have a family around. Whilst there is an advantage on many of these apps which gives you a lot of information, perhaps a lot of support, the flip side, fellow Toastmasters, is the fact that it is slowly destroying your social life. You're so stuck to your system that you don't acknowledge your friends, you don't have time to meet people, and you start becoming a little more self centered. You suddenly realize at the time of need, you don't know whom to reach out because in the recent past, you have not discussed with any of your friends. So it is time we realize that all these things are available only because somebody is doing business and he or she is earning money out of our stupidity. It is time we realize that all these things are detrimental to our personal growth, our relationship, our health, and more importantly, being contented, happy, comfortable, and healthy. I think apps are detrimental to human beings. Madam MOM.
Thank you so much. I am also done with so many apps. Literally every other thing, they just develop an app and give it out. My phone has zero storage left. So thank you for that take. Thank you for reminding us that we have so much data wastage going on from our day-to-day life. We have our polls coming up for our wonderful speaker. Now, that was a 19 speaker, folks. We have one more slot left if anybody would like to take up one last beautiful, pretty, simple topic. This is your chance, else we can. Okay, Meeta Himsha has raised her hand once again.
Not repeated. Only if someone is there who is not.
Okay. Anybody else? We have few people who have not spoken. Chaitanya. Yes, Chaitanya, can we have your video on so that we can pin you to our screen? Lovely having you here, Chaitanya. Thank you for showing up.
Thank you, Seba.
Chaitanya is my club member who showed up for me. I love you so much for that. And the last topic for today is the last topic of interest from Sabatini Cyril, the mom for the day. A world without music. Chaitanya. Chaitanya, a world without music.
A world without music. Even a small sound, even without a small sound, even uh, even without a small, even without any music or any sound, life would be very boring.
Imagine if Sabatini is not singing in your throat, in your ears. How easy it would be.
Do you listen to music? Anything you want to add on that?
Yeah.
You can say something about that.
So we all listen to music whenever we feel it, when we are traveling, when we are alone, when we are sad. So without music, world will not be nice. Thank you.
Okay. world is, for me at least, it's a boring place without music. Every little thing is music to me. So thank you so much, Chaitanya, for joining us. It was wonderful having you. I love you so much for showing up. I think you're still at work. We
Yes.
have our polls coming up right there for you. Let us practice our table topics, and we had our table topics contest last week, which I missed to see, sadly. But here we go. So we have the results for Chaitanya. Perfect. So that was the 20 topics for all of us. It is 10:06. We are way ahead of our time by 5 minutes. But okay. So over to the dad or the timer, whoever wants to take control. Thank you so much everybody for joining. See you all tomorrow. Is there any closing statements?
Nothing,
Vishal?
just a big round of applause for Sabatini. Just give a big round of applause for Sabatini for bringing such amazing topics. Just think of that topic. What will you do? Would you want to live forever? Think of that topic and how much depth can it go to. Big round of applause for today's mom, Sabatini Cyril. Second, behind the entire thing so smoothly today, the entire thing was being done by the dad, Anagashri Rangadol. Anaga, if you are on camera, let's all give a big round of applause for Anaga. You'll see it in the scores how smoothly it has gone. Thank you so much, Anaga, for being the dad for the day. And as normal, Ramya always, who is making sure that our smiles are captured in the photos. And also today it was a bit loud, but no worries. She always keeps it loud in the start. That's how we roll. Next, we will come again, day 9. I know it's a long weekend. Try to join in. Don't break the streak. Make sure you are practicing your table topics. Let's have a photo. Switch on your cameras. Let's have a photo and then we'll wrap up for the day.
Perfect. Thank you all for showing up and staying all this time. Please turn on your camera so that we can have that last photo
Are
before
you all
saying
ready?
good night. Perfect.
Okay, 3,
Yes.
2, wait, not 1 yet. 1, freeze. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you. It
Hope
was
to
a
see you more
fun
here.
session.
Thank you, Sabah.
So much.
Thank you,
Glad you all
mom.
enjoyed
Sabah,
Thank
I'm
you.
happy I
it.
was.
Bosco sir, good to see you. Bosco sir, I can't come on camera, but I'm extremely happy that you showed up for this.
I can understand, Vipin, why you're not on camera.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know me
Sir,
well.
we want to see you every day, sir.
Sorry?
We are missing you. We want
Sorry?
to see you every day.
You're telling me?
Yes, sir, Bosco, sir.
Yeah, I think I'll join in every day. I was more motivated by Shima Sheikh, who is a member of my club. She's a new member in our club, and I am mentoring her. Every day she has been sending me the link, hoping that I would join. And today I am here. I am hoping I'll make myself free and join every day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Great job.
everyone.
Great job.
Bye, everyone.
We'll be wrapping up
Thank
for the
you.
day.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you,
all the
everyone.
organizers. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining in. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you. Sabha, thank you. Keto topics. Bye bye. Tata.
Bye, Ramya.